In this video, we're going to talk about what whales are doing on chain and how you can discover and be early to some of the trends. Thanks to Nansen, because this is all based on what Nansen is providing, and they have amazing tools for annotation of different smart wallets, as well as organizing and grouping wallets of public figures. And I'm going to show you a couple of examples in this one. So this example in particular is some kind of a smart trader. It's unknown who he is exactly, but you can of course see his profile thanks to his wallet. And then if you click on deep research, which I did previously, it took a couple of minutes, you can get an overview what they found about the particular profile. And this is really amazing because they scan the blockchain. They try to scan also what's happening on Twitter and other places in order to get who that person is. In this case, this is anonymous wallet, but it seems it's a bot because you have extremely high automated trading activity with 45 to 70 transactions per day, and most of that is about accumulation and distribution patterns, specifically with fartcoin. So this is very interesting because this is the bot trading mostly fartcoin, and as you can see, it's got a lot of fartcoin even right now. Total balance $7 million. If you can see the P&L, then basically it has $8.5 million of P&L just in fartcoin and a couple of other coins as well, but it's mostly a realized P&L in fartcoin. So this is pretty cool, and you can see stuff like that here. The total P&L for this particular bot is $10 million on fartcoin, and then a couple of $100K on different other coins. It has some losses. It did lose $1 million across with and gold, so it's not without faults, but overall it's super positive and makes a lot of money. You can do similar stuff for public figures. So for example, high stakes capital, one of the people on Twitter that I respect a lot, and of course he's a very well-known trader with over $100 million trading, so it's really great looking at what he's doing. Of course, this part of balance is, I think, some kind of wallet of his. It's not everything, because most of what he's doing is available only through, like, I think Bybit, where he's trading, and a couple of other exchanges perhaps. I think he also tried Hyperliquid and other places like that. So this is the public one, the one you can find on chain, because I think Nansen is not tracking Bybit yet or any other centralized exchanges, but it's mostly for what's happening on chain. So you can also see that and compare to what you have, what other people are doing. So it's really cool. If you want to go with and discover people like that, like this, for example, smart trader, you can go to smart money here on the left, and they have a new multi-chain dashboard. This is the thing that they're still building out. I'm one of the first to try this new thing, so you might not see it yet, but it's coming to all of the users, and I think this is one of the coolest things ever, because you can go through all the chains and then you can see who's really the smartest money and who is really trading a lot and has interesting things to say. This is the best way to see what people are buying and selling, what they're trading, and note that for the future when actually you probably can take some of the ideas for what they're doing. So this is how I found this smart trader that I showed you with fartcoin, but there's a lot of other stuff as well. You can, for example, see that jump trading did quite a lot and did quite a nice P&L, mostly with ETH, which is pretty cool. They have 50% win rate, 50 trades in the past 7 days, 50% win rate in the last 90 days. And it's pretty cool that even though they only have like a 50% win rate, which usually people will consider is not much, this is P&L of $13 million, which shows that win rate doesn't really matter. It's mostly about the strategy of how much you enter, when do you exit, do you cut losses early, and do you let ride your winners. This is mostly about that. So this is worth having a look at. I'm going to show you a couple of other addresses. For example, we can look at other jump link address here. See their P&L. As you can see, this is mostly they having CVX token right now. This is what they're holding. So not really interesting. Of course, they got that pretty early on. We can look at some of the people that are doing a bit more trading. Let's see, for example, this person here looks more like a person that trades a lot on Solana. Realized P&L of $1 million, which is pretty cool. Mostly on useless, it seems, but it has he has or she has Doge AI, Venus, Dell, Mask, Full Send, a bunch of other tokens as well, which is pretty cool. And you can see all the stats here. Also, of course, the cool stuff is that you can go to any of the tokens here, and you will go into token gut mode and be able to see all the stats related to the particular token. Of course, this is also very cool and useful if you're just looking at one particular token, and they also have this kind of deep research mode where you click here on Analyze X, and you'll be able to see what people are saying about useless X in this particular example. So they're running the LLMs, which is based on the data coming from X on one side, public figures as well, and you'll be able to see all the kind of analyses here appearing for the particular token, which might be useful if you're considering aping into one particular token here. And I think this is pretty cool. Of course, useless is pretty well known, one of the highly growing meme coin with I think $300 million market cap currently and growing. So there's going to be a lot of information on the particular one. But for example, if you were to go on a smaller one, it might be a little bit easier to find information on that one as well. So this is what you can do. I think this kind of LLM kind of support is really making Nansen very unique, and I think this is definitely one of the best tools on the market right now, especially if you're looking after particular whales, particular strategies of these whales and what they're doing on chain, or particular tokens, and you want to see who's inside. Same goes for AI signals. This is another dashboard that provides real-time insights into what happens in the market. You can discover this way that people are starting to buy or sell some of the meme coins. So for example, meme coin here itself, this is the name of the meme coin, which is meme coin, got up quite a lot lately. I think it went from like $1 million to $40 million within the span of like 24 hours. Was pretty crazy. So it got quite a lot of attention, and you can see that in AI signals as well. And if you were to follow that, you could probably discover that pretty early on, because you would see that attention is and the flow is coming to meme coin quickly. So this is pretty interesting, I think. This is one thing, how you can use Nansen. I think this is a really, really great tool if you want to jump into some of the coins. And again, if you want to click on any of the coins, you'll be able to see the overview. You can see this crazy price action from meme coin, just meme coin. You can analyze X as well here to discover who's talking about the particular token. So this is pretty cool here. P&L leaderboard, you can see who's doing the best here and who's still holding and how much. So you can see a couple of people here doing pretty well. So for example, I'm going to go with this Bullex trading bot user, and it seems like he got basically most of his money here on meme coin. And apart from that, he was basically at 100K before that, and currently sitting at $2 million balance, thanks to meme coin mostly. So this is pretty cool. And of course, well, some of that is Mimo Kyon, right? So this is probably a spoofed token. You have to beware of something like that, but you can probably see that. So he's actually sitting at probably $1 million of P&L, which is crazy. Anyway, he did like 10x within the span of a day of the entire portfolio, going from 100K to $1 million, which is really, really amazing. So this is it for Nansen, for all the new features that came to the platform. I think it's totally worth the price. As you can see, I'm using Nansen myself quite a lot for different things, especially discovering what smart money is doing. So if you want to get on Nansen board, you can start for free. I mean, a lot of features are free, but you won't be able to access all the analysis, for example, or all this deep research, or what smart money is really doing. But you'll still be able to get some of the things. You'll be able to analyze some of the wallets. But it's definitely worth the price. As you can see, you will have my link with a discount down below in the description as well. So if you want to get it cheaper, just use my link down below in the description, and that's going to help you quite a lot. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Remember that crypto is risky. You can lose all your capital, so always do your research before jumping in to any coins, and see you in the next video.